video. If y'all saw my short, I did a video using this pre-colored black resin. One part is black, the other part is clear. You mix it together and you get your black resin. You can see. So it's great for backing your blooms or your pours, whatever you want to do. Let me get this off. I used this dragon mold and I painted my mica colors first, and then I poured this black pre-made resin as a backing color, and you see my black house is perfect. And it's solid black. That's what I wanted. So it's perfect for that. I don't know that I would use this every day for big pieces, but it's great if you want it for backing or a foundation to do other techniques on. So what I did is I tried an experiment. I did the solid back for my dragon that I painted with mica. Came out wonderful. And then I experimented by using some of the metallic drops, metallic alcohol ink. I just put a few drops on the resin, on the mold, the silicone mold, and I poured the black on top of it, let it do its own thing. I didn't do anything to it, and this is what we got. It looks antique. It's really cool. I was impressed with that. So I did the same thing, and I'll take these off. I did the same thing in this resin tray. And I added some of the marabou, the rainbow, y'all know I love so much. That adds that sparkle. You see the blue glitter. That's what that marabou rainbow is. So I did that in a tray. And my thoughts were, I would add, you know, some of this UV that we've used before. But when I peel the white backing off, I thought about it after. It's all black letters. So it's going to be really hard to read with this background, which a lot of you pointed out in my short. Thank you for that. Thank you for your votes. But I had also added these little sticker flowers that I have. So I did that, and I had a blue one for this mold that's got the holographic silver outline to it. And I added these little purple ones because we're getting close to spring. So what y'all voted, because I did a short and I said, tell me, should I do this DTF sticker, or what is your vote? Should I leave it alone or should I add the stickers to it? And y'all said, no, this is probably going to be hard to read, like I thought about too afterwards. Kind of makes sense. They said it'd probably be better with these flower stickers. And I kind of like that idea. I agree with that 100%. So I think what I'm gonna do is I like this blue with the purple better, and I kind of like this peach with the holographic on this one because it also has some blue tint to it as well. So I think that's what we're gonna add to these. Y'all voted, you decided, so now we're gonna add them. And I don't have my cheat, which I showed y'all a cheat for getting these off a lot easier than trying to get it off with your nail, which I'm doing right now. And it's simply using tape. And I'll link that video and I'll show you. But if you use painter's tape and you put a sticky part on the front and another like pull tab on the back, and you pull the tape tabs, poof, your backing comes off. Separates them so much easier. And I don't have my tape handy. Of course I don't, because that would be too smart of me, right? So now I'm gonna struggle. Y'all, this is crazy. And now I'm gonna put the time in the video. Goodness gracious. And I'll tell you, that is a pro tip, but I'll also give you another clue about that. You can't use that technique with these that have the holographic and the silver because it pulls this off. So while it's great and it works great for these flat stickers, it does not work for the, y'all, I cut my nails. I can't believe this. That music, do y'all know what it is? What's it called? Tell me in comments. Do you know what I'm talking about? Can you guess what theme song I'm thinking about right now? Let's see if y'all can get it right. Wow, y'all. Okay, so let me see. I found it. I found it. And now I can show you what I was talking about. So here is one side. Now I'm going to put one on this one. And we're going to turn this over, put it on the back, and we'll put a piece. And I always fold this down so it's easier to find where my tape starts. But I'm gonna put it on the back of this one too. All right, now you wanna see how easy? Well, look, it's gonna make a liar out of me. There we go. Ta-da! It comes apart so easy. You just fold your tape over this backing. You can go in your trash, and you gently, and it works with painter's tape is much better because painter's tape is not very sticky like regular tape. So this is pulled off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to do a little at a time and do it that way so I can make sure it's down with no bubbles. And I'm just going to use, you can use this little stick, you can use your wood stick, you can also use your little squeegee that comes with some of your resins to make sure that it's down good and there's no bubbles, any of that. So that one's on. So let's do this other one. And of course, all right, let's do it this way. And there we go. Separate apart. See how easy that was, y'all? I'm telling you, these little tricks like this really make a difference. But like I said, you can't use this trick with a sticker like this that has the iridescent silver on it because it will pull all of that off. So we're going to place this and smooth it so it doesn't have any. Just use our squeegee, make sure they're down good, because I am going to pour a clear coat over this to protect my stickers like so. So now we just wipe this one to get it off. And there's no workaround because you can't do the trick like you did. Do y'all have naturally long nails? Are you like me? You know what? Woo! There's a light. It's getting dark here all of a sudden. I don't think it's supposed to rain. But maybe. You never know. Alright, y'all. There we go. Okay, finally getting that off. Okay? Now, which way do we want this to be? kind of want like so. Yeah, let's do it this way. And I did not mark this. Shame on me. But I think we got it. No, we're off. But I'm not pulling it up. It's okay. Because you have this. It does look centered with that other blue one. You just can't see the silver there. It's not outlined. So, squeegee it down. Make sure no bubbles. Voila. There we go. Easy as that. And then I'm just going to pour a very thin layer over to protect my stickers, protect this, and that's it. It's done. What do you think? Super easy, y'all, huh? So we'll do this one. And that little dragon that I did, I put it on this coaster, and I will be covering this. And you can turn it sideways, so maybe it stands up by itself as a decor in the house. It doesn't have to be a coaster. It can sit on an easel to be like an art piece. So we're gonna add clear resin to that too and lock that in place. You could lock it down with some E6000 glue if you don't want to pour any more resin. And here comes our other one. Ta-da! That we're gonna put on here. And I am eyeballing this again. And I think we got this good too. So there we go. Again, simply take your squeegee and you just work over and make sure that it is down good. Now with this, I'm going to use a different technique. I will paint, there's the back of it, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? I love how that alcohol ink just did its own little thing in there. But I will paint the back of this with white school glue, and once this is dry, I will prop it up with a cup. Of course turned over, but this has some stuff in it. But I will prop it up on a cup. I will check to make sure that it's level. You remember, that's another big tip that I always say. Make sure your piece is level before you pour your top coat. And then I'm just going to pour top coat on this and let it run over the edge. When it's cured, then I just peel my glue off. Done. Complete. But I really, really like how this turned out, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it's just that easy. You can dress up anything with some stickers. I just got these off Amazon. I'll have a link to everything in the description. The black resin, if you want to try that for yourself. The stickers, everything that I use. The metallic inks, perfect. I love them. They're really bright and vibrant and add a lot of extra little pizzazz to your piece. But here are some stickers. And I'll also link these too. These really work well on things like this. I just need to make it a lighter background so this shows up. Maybe we'll do a pastel one for Easter. And we'll put our little saying on there. People should get their life together. Get their own life. Stop being in everybody else's business, right? Okay. So, that's all we're going to do for this one, y'all. Super easy. Just add some stickers. Dress it up. Experiment with this black pre-colored resin. See what you want to come up with it. Do you want to add some inks like this? Do you want to pour straight just, you know, black? I mean, look how pretty that is, y'all. It's crazy. So, tell me, have you tried this colored black resin before yourself? If so, what are your thoughts of it? Do you like it? Do you say, no, it's not really worth the extra money? Because it does cost a little bit more. But I guess once you add in your pigment paste to make black, or your mica powders, or whatever you use to make your resin turn black, maybe it kind of offsets itself. I don't know. Tell me what you think below. Leave me a comment as a thumbs up, or nah, just leave it alone. It would have been better without stickers at all. Tell me what you think. make sure you do all the YouTube things. Give me a thumbs up, like this. Make sure you subscribe, because it says 80% of y'all aren't subscribed that are watching, which is shocking. That cost you free $99. You can do it. Anyway, until next time, y'all, happy arting. Ta-ta for now.